Just thinking, do they have room, Paige, do they have room, where are they going to shake hands to go off? So they have to have room to get off. No, do they have room to get off? Okay. No, that's fine. Okay. That's good. Could we get everybody outside? They're going to blind us. Can you get everybody in from the hallways and close the doors? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Much.
I ran from office to office to look for everybody.
We're up here. I love it. Thank you, Riley, for getting everybody ready. It's awesome. Good evening, everyone. I want to welcome you to our 2019 Senior Awards ceremony. It's so nice to see we have a full house of parents and relatives and community members, and we appreciate everyone being here tonight. I'd like to welcome members of the Board of Education, Dr. Wills in her last PVHS Senior Awards ceremony. All of our parents, our distinguished teachers, and of course, the 2019 graduates. First, we're going to get started with the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone would please rise. Go ahead, Riley, you start. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Tonight we have actually a long ceremony because I'm proud to say we are awarding 76 different students tonight with almost $40,000 worth of scholarships, and we are very, very excited to get started. I do want to thank a few key people because I don't want to forget at the end, but I want to thank Mrs. Heller, who spent countless hours, and also Mrs. Keller, who was learning all the tricks of the trade for awards for next year, and I want to thank them very much for all they did to get ready for tonight's ceremony. Mrs. Arifice and Mrs. Jeanette did all the refreshments outside, and we will be having an intermission since it is such a long ceremony, so please take time to enjoy everything out there. I want to thank our guidance counselors, Ms. Davino and Ms. Kildoff, who worked very hard also on entering everybody's names for different scholarships, and I'm happy that they are here tonight. Mr. Campion would like to be here, but he was busy at another event. Without further ado, if the guidance counselors could please come up.
Thank you, Dr. Nshuri. And thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. Every year, Mr. Campion, Mrs. Kilduff, and I have the distinct pleasure to present a variety of awards to the graduating class. As guidance counselors, we have the opportunity to work with our students over 4 years and have the ability to get to know them on so many levels. This event tonight, combined with graduation next week, really puts things into perspective for us as counselors and for all of you as parents of how proud we are of this fantastic graduating class. So congratulations to the class of 2019. The following Putnam Valley High School seniors were recognized by the New York State Higher Education Services Corporation for their academic excellence. Sarah Bross, Caitlin Cohen, Leah Frankel, Lily Claire Gesson, and Dora Rippon.
The New York State Controller's Student Achievement Awards are presented each year to students who have excelled academically and have also shown leadership potential by volunteering their time to serve the school or the community. Controller DiNapoli sends his sincere congratulations and his best wishes to the graduating class of 2019. The New York State Controller's Awards are presented to the following students: Shireen Barrera, Dorothea Capozito, Gianna Carlin, Danielle Cunningham, Justine Fritz, Keanu Govea, Ryan Marsh, Jillian Mirabal, Karina Martirano, and Connor Paust.
Hudson Valley Gateway Chamber Scholarships are awarded to high school students attending Croton Harmon, Hendrick Hudson, Lakeland, Peekskill, Putnam Valley, and Walter Panis High School students. One $1,000 scholarship is awarded per school annually to high school seniors who are pursuing advanced level education. Recipients are selected on the basis of academic record, leadership, participation in school, community activities and work experience, honors, awards, and recognitions received. This year, we are pleased to award this scholarship to Caitlin Cohen.
The next award is the Winograd Siena Scholarship. This award was created a few years ago by a local Putnam Valley family in recognition of the entire Putnam Valley education community. It is awarded to seniors that will be attending Siena College this fall and demonstrate scholarship, community involvement, and a passion for learning. This year's recipients are Frank Curran and Emilio Sanchez.
The New York Blood Center Award is awarded to a student who exemplifies community service and volunteerism in the organization of a high school blood drive. With fewer than 2% of the New York community giving blood, coordinating a blood drive is truly challenging. New York Blood Center supplies 448,000 life-saving blood products to patients in our area hospitals, and we rely on outstanding individuals like Sonia Garcia and Lily Claire Gesson, who organized 2 successful blood drives this school year. Congratulations, Sonia and Lily Claire.
This next award is in memory of a longtime Putnam Valley Parks and Recreation employee, Mrs. Jean DeMarco. Mr. Frank DeMarco, director of the Putnam Valley Parks and Recreation, could not be here this evening, but would like me to read the following regarding this award. It is obviously a great honor for me to present this award in the name of my mother. I believe it truly represents a philosophy and quality that is not found in many people. When you add the community service aspect to this award, it tells us that we are not done when the sport is over or the job is done, so to speak, but that we are going to give more than we need to. It says that we are going to give our time, physical ability, or our knowledge for the betterment of other people. Trust me, these are great qualities to have. Not only will it reflect in the way you do things in school, it will reflect in your future endeavors as well. For 2019, we proudly present the Jean DeMarco Award for Service and Excellence to 2 PVH students, Sonia Garcia and Luke Zidrima.
Mr. Harry G. Sillick Award. Mr. Harry Sillick was a former longtime supervisor of Putnam Valley, and this award is presented to a student with great promise in the area of social studies and who understands the value and worth of things historical. The Harry G. Sillick Award is presented to Sarah Anabi. The Daniel Selden Award. Dr. Daniel Selden was a dentist and former Board of Education member. This award is presented in his memory to a student for good character and community involvement. The Daniel Selden Award is presented to Selena Siram. The Jack Dinerstein Memorial Science Award. Jack Dinerstein was a former student of Putnam Valley who had a tremendous love for science. Mr. Dinerstein died at a very young age after graduating from college and pursuing a career in rocket technology with NASA. This award is presented to a student who has demonstrated a commitment and a love of science. The Jack Dinerstein Memorial Science Award is presented to Skylar Jennings.
The VFW Post 746 and the Jewish War Veterans Heritage Awards. These awards are presented to community-minded, patriotic students who are an asset to their school. This year, the VFW Post 746 Patriotic Service Award goes to Gianna Dia Donna and Carl Burgard. And the Jewish War Veterans American Heritage Award goes to Dennis Berdesia. Next, on behalf of our high school SRO, Deputy Dan Muri, I would like to present the Putnam County Sheriff's Office Police Benevolent Association Scholarship to Jacey Ferraro.
Thank you very much. At this time, we're going to start with some special presenters. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Nancy Witt and Mr. Jim Witt to the podium to present the Thomas J. Witt Memorial Hope for Youth Scholarship.
Nancy was chicken. She didn't want to come up here. My son Tom, our son Tom, graduated from Putnam Valley Middle School. Of course, back then we didn't have a high school, unfortunately. Well, after he graduated from middle school, he went on to JFK High School and then on to Manhattan College, and finally graduated from Pace University, magna cum laude, and number 2 in his class as a lawyer. Brilliant guy. He was very smart, very friendly, very funny, hardworking, loved to read, read many books. and especially Stephen King. Well, my wife and I, when we interview these youngsters for the Tom Witt Scholarship, we try to find a person that Tommy would say, good choice, good choice. Well, this year, we were interviewing a young man, and we talked, and he said, I like Stephen King books. I said, well, that's pretty good. And I said, he was very shocked when he found out Nancy and myself knew Stephen King very well. In fact, for the last 40 or some odd years, I do broadcasting every day on Stephen King's radio station in Bangor, Maine. So it was like, wow. Anyway, this year, we have selected a really good kid, a really good choice. Read Stephen King. And we're going to present the $4,000 scholarship to Gavin. That's right. Everybody knows him. Gavin Mitchell. I said I was going to have some fun with him. Everybody thinks he's coming up here to get a check. This is an empty envelope, sir. You ain't getting nothing. And the reason for that is, on Friday, the Hope for Youth Foundation had their luncheon, and Gavin got his money then. But I wanted you to see what a real winner looks like. Gavin, congratulations. Good man.
Gavin, wait. Gavin. At this time, I'd like to invite Mrs. Elizabeth Broas, President of the Putnam Valley CSEA, for our next presentation.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Bross, and I'm here this evening not only as a parent, but as president of the CSEA. Each year, the CSEA offers a scholarship in the amount of $500. This year's recipient is an outstanding student who always puts forth their best effort. This person has been described as well-prepared, hardworking, motivated, organized, enthusiastic, and as having a keen ability to problem solve. In addition to all of that, this individual has also built many valued friendships and is known to be both sincere and trustworthy. This year's recipient is Miss Mary Ellen Jack.
At this time, please welcome Marie Gabari to the podium to present the Michael Big Mike Salazzo Scholarship in memory of Mike Salazzo.
Good evening. We are very excited tonight to award 3 students the Michael Big Mike Salazzo Scholarship. Thank you for sharing your personal stories about your experience with Big Mike. It means a lot to us to know that 3 of the kids, all of which Mike worked with, are able to go off to college with some help from the scholarship in his honor. I know it would mean the world to him. Your application showcased all the experiences you had, which impressed us and aligned with our goal of providing financial and mentoring support to local seniors who embody the spirit and leadership of Big Mike. Big Mike lived his life to the fullest, always with a beaming smile and positive attitude. This scholarship is given to you because we believe you embody the spirit and leadership of Big Mike in both in and out of the classroom, such as helping others, acting selfishly, thank you, encouraging sportsmanship, and enjoying life. In 2015, Big Mike lost his courageous battle with pulmonary fibrosis. The hope is, as the recipients of this award, you will continue to carry on the traits of Big Mike and be a positive influence on those around you. The Big Mike Scholarship and all of us who support it are committed to mentoring and guiding you wherever possible. It would be wonderful if you keep in touch. At this time, we're giving the first award to Ryan Soto. Okay, the second award is going to John Milliker. And our last is to Ashley Stockinger.
Our next award this evening is the Kristine Mchugh Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is funded by the Hope for Youth Foundation. The Hope for Youth Foundation works endlessly to fundraise for scholarships, not just for Putnam Valley seniors, but for seniors in many surrounding high schools as well. We want to thank them for their efforts. Tonight, this award will be presented to two students, and we welcome Dr. Guy Cohen, one of our Board of Education members, to present them.
Good evening. I'm honored tonight to recognize two seniors who best exemplify the commitment to community which our former Putnam Valley graduate, Kristine Mchugh, demonstrated during her short life. Kristine made a significant difference to all the communities where she lived and worked. Kristine gave completely of herself unselfishly to every community. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that Sierra McGinty and Danielle Shillingford have been awarded the Kristine Mchugh Memorial Scholarship for clearly making a difference through their service to the school and community. This award, besides the Hope for Youth Foundation, is also given on behalf of the Putnam Valley Ambulance Corps. So thank you all.
Our next presenter this evening is former Putnam Valley High School teacher and coach, Mrs. Jerry Cohen, to present the next two awards.
Dustin Strumke. He was a talented soccer player, wrestler, lacrosse player, with so much to offer athletically. He did not let his classroom challenges deter him from hard work in his academics. He always wore a smile and enjoyed his years in Putnam Valley. December 2002, a tragic accident took place and took him from his family and friends in the school community. Members of the girls' varsity soccer team that I coach came to me wanting to organize an annual soccer tournament in Dustin's memory. 4 months after his death, the first annual Dustin Strumke Memorial Soccer Tournament was held to raise funds for an annual scholarship in his name. Though there was no tournament again this year, the funds are still supporting an award for a senior boy and senior girl scholar athlete. I want to thank the faculty committee, Mr. Baker, Ms. Crucy, Mr. Lathrop, and Mrs. Gibson again for their thoughtful work choosing the candidates again this year. The criterion for the award is based on the abilities of the individual to accept the challenges of and to achieve their full potential in academics. In athletics, the individual must demonstrate a high level of devotion, desire, determination, and dedication to their sport or sport. The award goes to college-bound student athletes who best exemplify the perseverance, dedication, and commitment to excellence in academics and athletics. For the female athlete, her coaches commented, "She is the first one to step up and help with equipment, high-five a teammate, and to be a great support for her teammates and coaches. She is someone who may not be the first finisher on the cross-country team, but she will cheer on every teammate as they cross the finish line. She will be attending the University of New Haven in the fall. Congratulations to Samantha Pom." The male recipient, coach said, he has been on the team for 5 years and had difficulty finishing workouts when he first started. 2 years ago, he came to the first day and blew his old times out, breaking 20 minutes in the 5K. "I will miss his positive personality," his coach said. "He will be attending SUNY Delhi in the fall. Congratulations to Timothy Palmo." Here you go. Yep. Thank you. This is the Scott Pelletier Scholarship Award. On September 11th, 2013, at the age of 26, Scott Kim Pelletier passed away due to complications from lung cancer. He attended Putnam Valley schools from kindergarten through 12th grade, graduating salutatorian of the class of 2005, our second graduating class. He graduated in 2009 from Columbia University with a degree in biomedical engineering and went on to enroll in New York City's Teachers Fellows program. Scott taught mathematics, science, and technology at World Journalism Preparatory Middle School in Queens. Scott was in my honors math classes at Putnam Valley for 3 years and also was my neighbor. I remember seeing him the summer of 2010, and we talked for quite a while. He was not sure he wanted to continue in the Fellows program to become a teacher. He said, "I certainly have an increased respect for my teachers and all teachers," he said. "It's so difficult trying to teach kids who many times don't even want to be there." Well, Scott did complete the program and received his master's degree from Lehman College in science education and continued teaching. He needed to take a leave of absence to take care of his health, but had just returned to teaching, which he loved. He was one of those kind, gifted students that a teacher never forgets, and he became a gifted teacher who, in a short time, touched the lives of his students in such positive ways. Daniel D'Amato, also a member of the class of 2005 and another student of mine, and many of Scott's close friends, started the Scott K. Pelletier Memorial Scholarship with the blessing of Scott's parents, Joanne and Ron. Each year, these close friends raise money for the award through their fantasy football league. Dan, who could not be here today, asked me to read the following for him. Scott was an incredible friend, a beloved son, a great teacher, and overall, one of the most fun-loving, kind, caring, generous people you would ever want to meet. Scott will be missed by many and will continue to be loved by all. This scholarship allows all of us to remember the amazing person that Scott was. The recipient of this scholarship was chosen for their outstanding performances in science and mathematics, and it is my honor and privilege to present the 6th Annual Scott K. Pelletier Memorial Scholarship to Eamon Howley.
The next awards are being presented are from the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department, and please welcome Chief Larry Cobb to the podium. So I'm just going to take a minute before they give their awards and thank the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department, because we do many really fantastic send-offs for students who go to states, and they always come at a moment's notice to send off our students with style. So besides all the countless hours that they give the community, they are right here to support the students, and I think they deserve a big round of applause.
So unfortunately, Chief Larry Cobb couldn't be here tonight. He had a prior commitment, but he says, congratulations and best of luck, class of 2019. This evening, the members of the Putnam Valley Fire Department would like to congratulate both scholarship recipients this evening. This award is funded by the contributions made by this year's recipients, and they are.
The first award is for Amnaya Elgende. And our second award is to Victoria Federico.
For the second year now, the Putnam Valley Business Network has offered scholarships to students pursuing careers in business. Here to present this year's recipients is Mr. Jason Corms, president of the Putnam Valley Business Network.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jason Cormus. I am the president of the Putnam Valley Business Network. We are a 100% volunteer organization that acts as an advocate and resource to the businesses of this community. This year, when we're looking for recipients for this scholarship, we look for students that are community-minded, leaders amongst their peers, and are pursuing futures in the business world. This year's two recipients are Justine Fritz and Darnell Shillingford. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Ryan Odell, who's the new president of the Putnam Valley Federation of Teachers, for the next presentations. Always the showman had to come back from the back.
Showman. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryan Odell, and I am proud to be giving two scholarships awards tonight on behalf of the Putnam Valley Federation of Teachers. There are 164 teachers in Putnam Valley, and every year they reach down into their wallets and they donate money throughout the year for these two scholarships. Each scholarship is $1,500, which will be given to a senior. The first scholarship we will give here tonight is the PVFT Ed Schmidt Scholarship, and it goes to a student who will be pursuing a career in education. This award is named for the late Ed Schmidt, a dear friend of mine and many of the teachers and parents and community members in this audience. Mr. Schmidt was a teacher here in Putnam Valley from 1998 to 2010. In the classroom, he was an outstanding teacher that knew how to make learning history enjoyable and fun. Mr. Schmidt's love for teaching and dedication to his students and to his Putnam Valley family was apparent to all. Throughout 11 years of an illness, he was the picture of grace and courage. And this scholarship was made possible again from personal donations from teachers. We're very proud to present this award this evening to Alex Sirico. The next award, we've been giving a second award for years. Unfortunately, this year it has a name. It's going to be the, from this point forward, this will be the PVFT Mark Trabacchino Scholarship. Many of us in this room were fortunate enough to know Mr. Trabacchino and know, unfortunately, that he passed this year. We put a committee together to create the criteria for this award, and Mark's dear friend and our friend, Mr. Worrell, Mr. Kurt Worrell, led that committee, and I've asked him to say a few words about the process and to give the award.
Thank you. I would first like to invite Ms. Sharon Seno to join me here this evening. Seno is Mr. Trabacchino's sister. It's a great honor to be asked to speak this evening. I'd like to start with a poem titled, Always There. A true voice of grace, a hand of encouragement you place, always there with a smile. In laughter, we escape for a while. Your friendship allows me to be a better me. Soon after Trav passed, it was evident that many in our school community wanted to recognize Mark. The PVFT asked for a group of teachers to meet and develop a criteria for an award to be presented to a graduating senior in his honor. The number of colleagues that wanted to be a part of developing this award was overwhelming. A true testament to how many Mark had connected with throughout his years in Putnam Valley schools. I am one of the most fortunate ones. I met Mark on our very first day as new hires and immediately connected with him. That connectedness developed into a friendship and memories that will last a lifetime. It is our hope for all of you graduates here tonight that you find friendship and connections as strong and as meaningful as those that we were fortunate enough to share with Mr. Trabb. In the development of the criteria for this award, it became clear that these attributes, the attributes to be considered, had actually been defined by Mr. Trabb himself. Connectedness. Shortly before he passed, Trabb was interviewed by a student on his approach to teaching. These are his words. My personal approach. My first approach is to establish a relationship with the person. A rapport, that's called. A rapport is how you get along with someone. Do you know each other's habits? You know each other when they're joking and when they're serious. If you can establish a good rapport, that's connection. That's basically connecting with the person. If a teacher connects with a student, and that's what I try to do, that's my number one priority. My first priority is connecting. If I connect with a student and we have a good rapport, now we have the basis for greatness. I can help that kid because that kid won't hesitate to take advice. That kid won't hesitate if I ask him to study harder or focus on this or that. I would hope that they would listen to me more because they connected with me. Life is about connection. When you connect with people, you've got step one conquered. Mark Trabacchino, 2018. It's with great honor at this point that I present for the first time the Mark Trabacchino Award to a deserving senior who has developed a connection with a PVFT member, thus allowing them to achieve their greatness, their potential. Please join me in welcoming Rolando Lopez.
Our next award, the John C. Kleinegris Memorial Scholarship, honors the Putnam Valley Central School District's former teacher, principal, and superintendent, and will be presented tonight by Mr. Patrick Bellino, former Board of Education President, Director of Operations, Technology, and Transportation. Please welcome him to the podium.
Boy, I'm glad it was Sandy that was following, not Ryan, because usually I follow Jerry Carlin, so the mic is really low to start with. So, just a couple of quick words to the students here. I want to congratulate you all for all the hard work and talent that you put in just to get to be recognized at a night like this. I'm going to ask you to do one thing for me before the end of the night. Turn to your parents and guardians, thank them for the support and the love they've given you, and make sure you tell them that you do love them. All right? Let me tell you a little about the John Kleinegris Scholarship. John spent his whole educational career here, 37 years, starting as a fifth grade teacher at the elementary school, because that's where everything was over at the elementary school at that time. Then worked his way, became the principal, and also he was also the man that started the union, the teachers union. He is not only was he a principal, he then became a superintendent, and I would say he's one of the guiding forces as to why you get to sit in this building today. John put his heart and soul into everything that was Putnam Valley and everything for its children. John came to the district. He had a number of job offers when he started, and what brought him here was this district offered him $100 extra, more than any other district. So, I know it's probably not, it doesn't seem like a lot, but, back in the day, I'm sure it was. And he jumped at it. I will tell you, in my mind, it was the best $100 that the Putnam Valley School District ever spent. The scholarship is for John is, again, I hate to say that it's a great scholarship, but I feel bad for the reason that we have to have it. John, shortly after his retirement, after the school opened up, developed ALS, otherwise known as Lou Gehrig's disease. The community rallied around for him and his family. We rented out the Westchester Broadway Theater, put on a large show, raised some serious money for it to help offset his medical bills. John, being John, would hear nothing of it, and insisted, didn't even ask, he insisted that the money be spent on the students and that a scholarship for a worthwhile student entering in the field of education be developed. So what we've done is we have a $4,000 scholarship. It's a $1,000 a year for the 4 years first 4 years, in case any of you are deciding to take 5. For somebody, again, that's in the field of education. I did review the applications and the resumes that came with it. I was impressed, to be honest with you, with everyone that applied. And it's the only part of this thing that I've get involved with it is that I only can pick one. But I will tell you, the one person that was selected, I've watched this person probably since they were in 5th grade, so I've got a good background on them. But when they don't even know I'm watching half the time. It's a guy, so I'll make it easy, so I don't have to sit there and play games with my. I've watched him with his peers. He's respected. I've watched him with younger students. They love him. I've watched him coach. I've watched him in athletics, and I've seen him just walking. I've had the pleasure of being here, so I've got to see him in the halls at the same time and see how he treats people and how others treat him. So I'm very, very happy to offer this scholarship to John Milliker. Yeah. Fifth grade, dude.
The next awards will be presented by Mrs. Barbara Parmalee, retired Putnam Valley teacher and current school board member.
Hi. I was counting on the program. I think 17 of you I had, which is incredible. I'm blessed to have taught in Putnam Valley. I belong to the Putnam County Retired Teachers, which are the 5 Putnam County school districts, and they have decided, a couple of years ago to fund a scholarship, and then trying to think of like, how do we pick of the 5 schools? So Putnam County Retired Teachers decided we were going to look to BOCES, which took care of all of our students. All 5 districts went to BOCES, and to find 2 students from each school district that went to BOCES who did incredible work and who were recommended by their teachers for this award. Are they there? Okay, okay. Well, I know they're big, that's why, like, where did they go? Oh, okay. The Putnam County Retired Teachers Scholarship is awarded to 2 successful students studying at the BOCES Tech Center in Yorktown. The first recipient is Jacqueline Vacarro. Jackie is in the computer graphics program. Her teacher, Mr. Armisto, has this to say about Jackie, and I'm going to make her stand here and listen. So, I have had the pleasure of working with Jackie in the computer graphics class for the past 2 years. I've seen many creative students come through the program, but Jackie stands out to me. She has a creative drive and instinct that surpasses my expectations. Jackie has the ability to solve creative problems in the world of graphic design and has the work ethic to see those solutions through fruition with amazing results. She's been a great student, and I look forward to hearing about her success in the future. Congratulations, Jackie. The second recipient is Carlo Campo Verde. Carla has spent the last 2 years in the Child Development and Education program. Her teacher, Melissa Davis, has this to say about Carla. In her first year at BOCES, Carla helped run a preschool. It is in this setting where I got to see Carla's amazing natural disposition with children. She has such compassion at such a young age and realizes how important it is to build strong relationships with students when they are young. This year, Carla interned with Kerry John, a teacher at Putnam Valley Middle School, where she continued to fuel her passion for children. Next year, Carla will be going to SUNY Oswego, where she will be majoring in early childhood education. I will be honored to call Carla a colleague in the near future and wish her nothing but the best.
Please welcome Mrs. Rebecca Girardi to the podium to present the Putnam Valley Booster Club Awards.
The Putnam Valley Booster Club Award criteria is each scholar athlete has to letter in at least one varsity sport, both their junior and senior year, must have at least an 85% academic average, and must attend an institute of higher learning after graduation. All applications that were received were blinded and sent to our committee: Sarah Nielsen, Anna Marie Cross, Tina Morrow, Marissa Tarkington, and Jeannie DeNike, to be reviewed, and for each to choose the top 2 female and 2 male athletes. We thank the committee for their following recommendations. She's a 2-year varsity soccer player and a 5-year varsity softball player, and will be continuing her education at Providence College. Congratulations, Sophia. She's a 5-year varsity soccer player, a 4-year varsity lacrosse player, and will be continuing her education at the University of Maryland. Congratulations, Caitlin Cohen. He is a 3-year varsity basketball player, a 4-year varsity baseball player, and will be continuing his education at Manhattanville College. Congratulations, John Milliken. And finally, he is a 3-year varsity lacrosse player, a 3-year varsity soccer player, and will be continuing his education at Quinnipiac University. Congratulations, Joey Vander Verdonk. Okay, and congratulations to all 4 recipients.
Our next presenter, Captain Sandy Bowl, will present the Don Grasser Memorial Scholarship for Community Service.
I'm Cheryl Diario. I'm actually the first lieutenant at the Ambulance Corps, and I have had many years of being able to work with Don, so this is quite an honor for me to be able to present this scholarship. He was a member of our ambulance corps for 33 years and covered over 6,300 calls. That's a phenomenal number. Mind you, he had a full-time job teaching in Bergen County, teaching paramedics. So he was only riding for our ambulance part-time when he was home. In his 33 years, he was captain, well, a lot of times. On and off, over and over again, and his service was second to none. We honor this scholarship to 2 people every year who are following in either the ambulance field or the medical field in general, and we are honored to.
Both of our recipients are outstanding students. The first one is pursuing a career in nursing at Boston College, and that's Megan Borchik.
Congratulations.
Our second recipient is in the Youth Corps and has learned many skills to help in emergency situations. He came upon an accident earlier this year and was able to assist ensuring a better outcome for all involved. He's attending Manhattanville College after graduation, and that's Jonathan Bennett.
There you go, Jonathan. Congratulations.
Our next presenters are Melissa Gabriel and Patricia Zamberlin, who will be recognizing 8 special graduates for their service with the Putnam Valley Girl Scouts. Please welcome them.
As was mentioned, we are delighted to invite 8 young ladies to the stage to present to them the Girl Scouts Awards for this year.
So our first award goes to Gianna Dia Donna. She has spent the last 13 years in Girl Scouts as a highly involved Girl Scout girl in our community. She has earned her bronze and silver award, and her project provided education to the Putnam Valley community regarding food allergies, and she compiled a nut-free cookbook demonstrating some of the recipes to the younger troops.
We're going to invite Jacey Ferraro to the stage.
Read that one.
Jacey has 13 years in Girl Scouts. She's earned her Bronze Award, and she has higher awards, which are the Silver Award, and the highest award that Girl Scout offers, which is the Gold Award. Jacey has completed a Girl Scout Gold project, creating a film geared towards teens about the repercussions of drug use. Her film was shown at the Paramount Theater.
We would also like to present an award to Sophia George. She has been a Girl Scout for 5 years. She started as a Girl Scout at a very young age and then recently rejoined Girl Scouts. She also has been involved in various areas of service to our Girl Scout community.
Our next recipient, Jessica O'Hare. Jessica has 13 years in Girl Scouts, highly involved in our Girl Scout community. She too has earned her Bronze Award, and her higher awards are the Silver Award and the highest award, the Gold Award. Her Gold Award project consisted of constructing a playground for the Safe Haven Farm Sanctuary, as well as a website providing information on cruelty-free product options.
We would also like to invite up Samantha Pom. Samantha has been a Girl Scout for 13 years, and she has been highly involved in her community. She has earned her Bronze Award, and she has also earned her Silver Award. Her project for her Silver Award provided education to the Putnam Valley Elementary School and community during Town Day about food allergies, as well as compiling a nut-free cookbook.
Next, we'd like to call Jacqueline Oh Dody. Jacqueline was a Girl Scout for 12 years. She earned her Bronze Award, and her higher awards was the Silver Award. Her project was the creation of visual aids for autistic children in a Mayapack preschool.
We'd also like to congratulate Olivia Roman. Olivia has been in Girl Scouts for 12 years. She earned her Bronze Award as well as a higher award, the Silver. Her project helped to raise funds to buy books for the elementary school library, and she also created reading and sing-along CDs for the elementary school library too.
Our Our final award for this evening is going to Jackie Vacarro. Jackie has 12 years in Girl Scouts. She too has earned her Bronze Award, and her higher award would be the Silver Award. Her project was the creation of visual aids for special needs students in a preschool in Mayapack. Thank you and congratulations.
Now, please welcome Rita Sharples to the stage to present the Rotary Club of Courtland Manor Scholarship.
Hi. Sorry, I'm here with our present president, Victoria Winkleman, our next president, Bradley Nelson, and our newest member, Renee Cohall. And I am a past president. The Rotary Club of Courtland Manor has been the proud sponsor of the Putnam Valley Club Interact Club. Rotary unites more than 1 million people through Rotary clubs. Volunteers from all continents and cultures come together to exchange ideas, form friendships, and professional connections while making a difference in their backyards and around the world. I like to say shortly, we work together to raise money to give it away to those who need it. In our first year of offering a scholarship to the students at Putnam Valley High School, we received applications from 5 well-qualified seniors, which made our decision very difficult. However, it was with great pride that we offer our first scholarship to Luke Zadrima.
I was all excited it was Luke's birthday, but it's not. That's not. That was only the first hour and a half. As we can see from all the scholarships given, how generous the community has been to our seniors. So if we could give everyone who donated tonight and came up to present a big round of applause. As we can also see, we still have a table full of awards to give tonight. And I think it's important, often we rush through these things, but we want you to savor it. It's senior week. This is your last time together. This is a big night for you. So we are going to take a very brief, about 10 to 12 minute intermission. We have refreshments, punch. Please be back in your seats by 8:25. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Riley. Please welcome our Assistant Principal, Mr. Christopher O'Connor, to the podium to present the academic awards.
Good evening. The next group of awards we are presenting recognize high academic achievement in each of our departments. We have some members of our teaching staff here who will present certain awards, and I will present others. So first, if Mr. Ryan Odell can come up for the Music, Band, and Chorus Awards.
I'm always cooking up here, so it's nice to be in the audience, in all honesty. We have 2 awards to give for high excellent achievement in the subject area of music. The first one is for instrumental music, an outstanding young man and musician who we are so proud to honor here this evening. Please put your hands together for Mr. Matthew Latavik.
You got an award?
In the subject area of vocal music, another outstanding musician and fine young lady who has performed on this stage many times. Congratulations for the Chorus Award to Miss Jacey Ferraro.
Okay, representing the Lote Department, Miss Alexis Thornton.
Bonjour, Riley. The first student we would like to recognize from our department is a student who began her foreign language studies in Spanish in the middle school, continued all throughout high school, completing successfully 2 college-level courses as well, and that department award is going to Leah Frankel. The next student should possibly be entitled to receiving an award for having been in my classroom for all 4 years of high school, having successfully made the transition to beginning French 1 in 9th grade and sticking with me through all 4 years, and that I am happy to award this departmental award in French to Ratu Bolonai-Vulu. I'm here tonight to present one additional award. It is a new award for our school district. This year, the Putnam Valley Central School District embarked on a new journey and initiated a program where a student could be recognized for proving their mastery of 2 different world languages. Our first candidate was tested on her listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills to prove that she could do it all in both Mandarin and English. She created a mastery portfolio in both languages and then had to present it in front of a panel of educators and community members. I am thrilled this evening to recognize Una Park, Una has officially met all of the requirements to be identified as a New York State Seal of Biliteracy recipient.
Representing the Science Department, Mr. Jerry Zupan.
I'm way shorter, so I'm going to move this down. We have 3 recipients for the Department Science Awards. Our first is one of our first students in Putnam Valley history to be professionally published in a journal article coming out later on this year, and that is Sarah Broas. Our second recipient for the Department Award for Science has taken 4 years of science and professionally always pushed himself to excel in every single science course in all 4 years, and that goes to Andrew Hard. And our final recipient, because we could not break a tie between our department, and instead of losing friendships, we decided to give a third recipient for one of the first times in about 10 years, and also first time in PV history was the recipient of an STS semifinalist, which means she was one of the top 300 projects in finding habitable planets in the country this year, and that goes to Dora Rippon.
Okay, I will be reading the award recipients on behalf of the other departments. From the art department, I was told this student is not here tonight, but I will announce her anyway. Naire Jaconia for art. Give her a round of applause. Also in art, Jacqueline Vacarro. Another art award goes to Riley Nolan. Congratulations. And the final art award goes to Michael Marrera. Okay, moving over to the English department, we have 2 recipients. The first is Dennis Berdicia. And also, recipient for the English department, Alexandria Moore. We have 1 recipient that was selected by our math department, and that goes to Matt Latavik. From the Physical Education Department, our first recipient, I was told is not here because he's at an all-section dinner, but that is Joseph van de Veerdonk. And the Female Physical Education Award goes to Sonia Garcia. Okay, and finally, we're going to have 4 recipients that were selected by our Social Studies Department. First is Leah Frankel. Next Social Studies Award goes to Matthew Latavic. Also for Social Studies, Kira McGinty. And the final Social Studies Award goes to Connor Paust. Okay, I would now like to introduce Mrs. Tiffany Wakehazer, President of the PTSA, and Mrs. Jeanette Rain, the Treasurer, who will be presenting the next group of awards for the Putnam Valley PTSA.
Okay. As President and Treasurer of the Putnam Valley High School Parent-Teacher Student Association, and on behalf of the Executive Committee, Tiffany and myself would like to personally congratulate each one of you. This is a very special evening, and you should all be very proud of your accomplishments. We wish you all the continued success in your future endeavors. It is with great honor to present this year's PTSA Awards as chosen by the Guidance Department based upon the applications they received from this year's senior class PTSA members. The PTSA Awards are presented to 4 student PTSA members who demonstrate extraordinary effort and commitment to achieve academic and personal success in all areas of academics, community service, school spirit, and a high degree of dedication to our school and surrounding communities as good citizens throughout their high school years at Putnam Valley. The first 3 recipients of a PTSA Senior Achievement Award goes to Michael Lopez, the second one goes to Kimberly Hindman. And the third goes to John Liswan. The fourth award is presented to a student PTSA member who has also achieved an overall highest academic average in all areas of study. This year's PTSA Academic Excellence Award is presented to Jessica O'Hare.
Okay, next up is the Putnam Valley Soccer Club Awards. The Putnam Valley Girls Soccer Club would like to recognize a group of girls who have consistently demonstrated dedication to leadership and excellence both on and off the field. As members of the PV Girls Soccer Club for some 5 years, these girls helped create the foundation for PVHS Girls Soccer, their record-setting season this past year. We'd like to recognize the following members: Caitlin Cohen and Isabella Dedvukai. Now please welcome Stephen Carroll to the podium to present the Putnam Valley Touchdown Club Awards.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations and good luck to all of the Putnam Valley seniors. Every year, the Putnam Valley Touchdown Club asks the coaching staff to collectively select a player or players for the scholarship award. They base their selection on qualities demonstrated not only on the field, but off of it as well. Leadership, commitment, integrity, and sportsmanship. These qualities only begin to describe these young men and what they have meant to the team and the high school as a whole. These qualities will serve them well as they move on from high school, and we are excited to see what their futures hold. Before I announce their names, I'd like to point out that although the Touchdown Club writes the checks for these awards, it is the families of Putnam Valley who come to the games and shop at the concession stands that provides the funding. They do this with the full understanding that a portion of the money collected is used in this manner. These awards ultimately come from your community, and we wish you all much success in your futures. Congratulations, Darnell Shillingford and John Liswan.
All right, next are is the Msg Varsity Award. This award includes areas of interest in the following: audio engineering, computer technology, marketing, and film. This award is presented to the following students. First, who is not here tonight, but we'll acknowledge her, Jacqueline Oh Dody. Gabrielle Moyes. Next MSG Varsity Scholarship goes to Paisley Gardner. And the last MSG Varsity Scholarship goes to Jonathan Bennett.
Art Club.
Okay, next is the Art Club Award. This is given for dedicated service and participation in the After School Art Club, and this year's award is going to Carla Campo Verde. I would now like to welcome Mrs. Joanne Papard and Ms. Kay Bianco to the stage to present the Putnam Valley Music Association Awards.
Good evening. My name is Joanne Papard, and this is Kay Bianco, and we're here to represent the Putnam Valley Music Association. The Music Association, through your support of our variety show that we give each year, and can proudly financially support 4 senior award scholarships given by the music department, as well as 2 scholarships of our own. These awards recognize the hard work and the accomplishments of our most distinguished music students. It is our hope that they will continue to keep music in their lives and in their education for many years to come. Okay, PVMA scholarships are awarded to 2 students who show dedication, commitment, and overall leadership in the content area of music. These students are the kind of individuals who show great enthusiasm and a willingness to perform whatever tasks are asked to be done. I am proud and honored to present this year's PVMA Band Scholarship to a young woman who is an outstanding musician. Her work ethic is contagious, and she brings a very high level of excellence to all programs in the music department, whether it be in the classroom, the jazz, theater, wherever. Miss Sophia George.
This year's recipient for the PVMA Choral Scholarship is a student who has been steadfast contributor to the soprano section. Her love of music and singing is apparent, being part of mixed chorus, the a cappella group Temperamental, and performing in several Theaterworks productions. A young woman with a big heart and so much to contribute to this world, it is my sincere honor to present this to Jessica O'Hare. Congratulations.
All right, I'd like to now call down Miss Susie Cummings, who will present some stage crew awards.
Hi, how y'all doing? I don't like doing this. I like to be back doing everything. I am the stage crew club advisor here at Putnam Valley High School, and the Stage Crew Award is presented to graduating seniors who demonstrate overall excellence in stage crew achievement. When attending any event here in the PAC, from any Theaterworks productions to concerts to the outside groups who rent the PAC, you see and you hear the people on stage, but what you don't see are the stage crew students who are backstage in the control booth or in the catwalks. The stage crew students make it possible for every production or event to take place. Without them, the show really can't go on. This award should really be called the Behind the Scenes Award because it's awarded to people who are never seen on stage. This year, I would like to honor 2 individuals, it's always hard to pick just one, who have been involved in many capacities over the course of their high school career. They have been involved in practically every single event that has been held in the PAC and have worked hundreds of hours in every capacity of stage crew. Their commitment, dedication, leadership, and passion have been an asset to the Stage Crew Club as well as the entire high school community. I know I speak for all the crew members when I say they will be missed, but most especially by me. It is my honor to present this year's Stage Crew Awards. The first person is Bethany Dolan. And the second person is Miss Una Park. Congratulations to all of you amazing people. You are amazing.
Oh, that was for me. It's my pleasure to present to you the Music Department Awards. There are several. I will move through them. The first is the John Philip Sousa Award. This year, this John Philip Sousa Award is named after one of America's most famous composers. It was first introduced in 1955 to honor outstanding dedication and superior musicianship in a high school band. This year's award goes to a student whose musical talents and achievements have left a mark here in Putnam Valley, truly one of the finest musicians we have had. I do not believe is here this evening, but please put your hands together for Mr. Casey Death. The next Music Department Award I'd like to present is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award. Louis Armstrong was a great jazz trumpeter, singer, and band leader. His imaginative style led for ways for others and changed the course of jazz, and as a result, American history. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was first introduced in 1974 and recognizes the highest achievement of jazz performance in any given school. This year's winner of the award is the most talented young musician who has demonstrated significant skill and growth over the last 4 years, and his contributions to our music program, specifically in the area of jazz performance, has been truly exceptional. The 2019 Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Mr. Alex Pilmanis. The next award, and for the first time here this evening, I should mention, by the way, that all the awards that we have are supported by the PVMA in terms of the plaques and of the monetary gifts associated with them. We're going to give tonight, for the first time, the Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award. Leonard Bernstein, as many of my students know at this time, is a great American composer, conductor, author, music lecturer, and piano player. He is among one of the finest conductors born in the U.S. And is really one of the most successful musicians in all of American history. The Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award honors outstanding students for their creativity and overall musicianship. In his long career, Mr. Bernstein made an indelible mark on the musical world here and around the world. This award honors high school students whose musical contributions, dedication, and creativity set them apart as deserving of the highest recognition for their musical achievements. This is the first year we're giving this award as a celebration of Leonard Bernstein's 100th birthday. And for the first time at PVHS, we are proud and honored to present this award to a most deserving student. The 2019 Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award goes to Mr. Gavin Mitchell. The National School Choir Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. Oh man. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top high school choral students. Dr. Massera is proud to offer this award to, you guessed it, Mr. Gavin Mitchell. Congratulations. All right, Gavin, get lost. Oh, is this live? Sorry. The Director's Award for Chorus recognizes the talent and enthusiasm of outstanding choral members. As Director of the Choral Program here at Putnam Valley High School, our own Mr. Dr. Massara is proud to offer this award to Mr. Carl Burgard. And finally, we will give the Theaterworks Awards. Putnam Valley High School Theaterworks Awards are presented to one male senior and one female senior from the cast of previous fall drama and spring musical productions who have demonstrated exceptional skills, upheld professional performance standard, and served as exemplary participants in the theater arts. As the Artistic Director of Putnam Valley High School Theaterworks, Dr. Massara is proud to offer these awards to Mr. Casey Dath and Ms. Jessica O'Hare. It is now my honor and pleasure and privilege to introduce to you Mr. Brian Burrows to present the athletic awards.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. It's always wonderful to see the culmination of senior year and to recognize all of the seniors. It's wonderful seeing everyone walk across the stage like this. Kind of reminds you of all the amazing things that they've accomplished in such a short amount of time here at the high school. I have the honor of giving the 4 athletic awards for this year, and I would like to just explain that these are all voted on by the varsity coaches here in the district. It doesn't come directly from the department. We ask that they're multi-sport athletes, that they've received multiple awards and so on and so forth. And then on the scholar athlete side, that their GPA is a main consideration, in addition to multi-sport and multi-awards. So our first award is for senior male athlete, and he has basketball all-league in 2017, 2018, and 2019, basketball all-conference in 2018, basketball all-section 2017, 2019, baseball all-league 2018-2019, baseball all-section 2018-2019, and was recently named the Conference 3 Pitcher of the Year for 2019. This young man will be attending SUNY Oswego to play basketball in the fall, and he is injured, surprisingly. So we're not going to make him hobble up here. We will share his award, but TJ Brescia, congratulations. This next athlete, our senior female athlete, is a varsity volleyball member. She's a lacrosse all-league for 2017, 2018, 2019, lacrosse all-section 2017 and 2019, and will be attending the Sacred Heart University to play lacrosse in the fall on a scholarship, and that is Jacqueline Phillips. The next 2 awards are our Scholar Athlete Awards. This first young man, football all-league in 2016, 2017, 2018, football all-conference 2018, all-section football 2018, the first Putnam Valley National Football Foundation and Hall of Fame Golden Dozen winner, which is an incredible award that takes into consideration community service, GPA, overall athletic ability on the field. It was quite an honor. Scholar Athlete Award in 2019, Basketball All-League in 2017, 18, and 19, Basketball All-Section 17, 18, and 19, and happens to finish out with 1,143 career points, attending Bryant University in football in the fall,
with a 95.7 GPA, Mr. Darnell Shillingford. Our final Scholar Athlete of the Year. This young lady is Soccer All-League in 2016, 17, and 18, Lacrosse All-League in 2019, is attending the University of Maryland in the fall, and has a cumulative average of 100.68, however that happens. This award goes to Ms. Caitlin Cohen.
Okay, now I'd like to acknowledge a senior who accomplished something really remarkable. The student was in the BOCES Tech Center program and was the salutatorian. And the reason that's such an incredible accomplishment is because BOCES pulls students from all over Putnam and Westchester counties. And so at this point, we would like to acknowledge the hard work and accomplishments of Josh Uchitel. And now back to Dr. Intrieri.
So I'm very excited to give the next set of awards. I actually wait for days with enthusiasm for the next set. You can see them glistening on stage here. We implemented these awards about 2 years ago, and they are voted on by the faculty. All the faculty has input, and the administration has input, and I'm very, very honored and proud to give them tonight. The first awards are the PVHS Shining Star Award, and it's for students who are outstanding role models for others. And they always show kindness to their peers, the faculty, and I always say they are a ray of a sunshine for us. And this year they're presented to Gavin Mitchell, Skylar Jennings, and Adam Jakai. Adam's not here tonight. Our next award is the PVHS Making the Difference Award, and it's for a student who has made significant positive contributions to our school through efforts in the classroom and co-curriculars. This is a person who I see as being very focused on doing their best to be an outstanding representative of our high school, and this year the award goes to Sarah Anabi. The PVHS Excellence Award, and it's for students who have demonstrated outstanding overall academic excellence. This year, it's presented to Caitlin Cohen and Luke Zadrima. The next awards are the PVHS Lasting Impression Award, and this is awarded to students who have left a creative and lasting imprint on all that they have accomplished here at PVHS. This year, it's awarded to 3 students: Charles Gatewood, Elena Kurtenbach, and Joanna Johnson. Next, we're going to have the Above and Beyond Award, and this goes to a student who always goes above and beyond in his studies and his co-curricular activities. This year, it's presented to Alex Pilmanis. For the Outstanding Leadership Award is for a student who demonstrates excellence in the classroom, extracurriculars, and athletics. This year, it goes to Darnell Schillingford. Next, we have the PVHS Leading the Way Awards, and these are given to students who have always shown themselves to demonstrate good leadership in our school throughout their 4 years here and be helpful in all that they do. So we have several of these tonight. So the first one, TJ Brescia. Ivan Capizito. Joe Dia Donna. Leah Frankel. Matt Latavik. John Listwan. Kira McGinty. Jessica O'Hare. Alex Sirico. Ryan Soto. And Joey Vanderveer Dunk. Next, I'd like to give our valedictorian and salutatorian medals. This year, our salutatorian is Dora Rippon. And our 2019 valedictorian, Sarah Broas. This concludes our awards for this evening, but you guys have done a tremendous job over the past 4 years. We're extremely proud of you. We're excited to participate in all the upcoming events, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Friday, June 21st for our graduation. But let's have a big round of applause for all the award winners. Again, thank you to all our parents. Thank you to Mrs. Heller for organizing this, our teachers and counselors for coming tonight, and everybody have a wonderful evening.